Ladies and gentlemen, your next performer is one of my favourite comedians in the world. You're going to absolutely love him. He was the winner of James Ballinger's Comedy Boot Camp. New Brunswick's finest. Go absolutely crazy for the one, the only, the amazing Mr. Matt Keenan!
All right, give it up for James one more time. All right, this is fun. I just live around the corner, so I walked here today. I don't know why that's funny, but whatever. I was walking down the street, and I saw this guy standing outside his apartment, and like he had his stomach just hanging out like that. He was smoking a cigarette, and then we made eye contact for a long time, and then he hawked a loogie in front of me. So, I think I'm getting late tonight, you guys. I don't know how flirting works, but that's cool. I'm not sure how flirting works or dating, but I went on my second date in like 4.5 years the other day.
Yay!
So thank you, one person, yeah. It was cool. It was nice. She made the first move too, which was cool. We went to Rockwood Park, and we went for a walk through the trails, and then she jerked me off on the playground. It was awesome. I kept looking around. I was like, "Are you sure your dad's not watching?" That's the response I was going for. So thank you. It's cool though. I do live in the city. I live in this nice classy part, also known as Duke Street.
Very classy.
It's a nice spot though. No, I'd say the average income on my block is like 60 grand, because I have this one neighbor, and he's got a Harley, a BMW, and a summer home. And then I have another neighbor who got arrested for stealing bed sheets. I think that kind of evens out somewhere in the middle. I don't know. But it's a weird spot, I'll be honest. And for whatever reason, in the summertime when the cruise ships come to town, they'll do horse and chariot tours down my street. I have no idea who's signing up for those. They're like, "Oh, we really wanted to go to Africa, but we couldn't afford it. So we just settled for this horse and chariot tour through the south end of St. John." That's a different kind of poverty, you guys. You go to Africa and you feel bad for the people that live there. You go to the south end and you just feel bad for yourself. Tourism.ca really fucked you over on that one. It's a weird spot though. I went to the corner store the other day, and the lady working told me that I looked like I was conceived in a Walmart bathroom. I didn't even know what that means. But like, I'm pretty sure it was a compliment. It's a weird spot. I went for a walk. The other day down my street, and at the end of Duke Street, there's a hill. And I watched this woman park her car on the hill, and when she got out, she must have left it in neutral because it started to roll. And I thought that was funny, so I laughed. Then she looked at me and she was like, "Help, my baby's in there." I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm any benefit to that situation. Did she look at me and think, this guy looks like an Olympic runner? That's prejudice. The situation's gonna end one of two ways. I'm gonna trip, fall, and skin my knee, or make it like 3 strides and be winded. That baby's in God's hands now. I was telling a friend of mine about that the other day, and he was like, "Oh well, if at first you fail, just try again."
Right.
Yeah, I guess it's a good saying, but I don't think it really applies to this situation. That involves a lot of babies placed in harm's way, and it's a really weird thing to be good at. Weird spot to live. Speaking of weird things, are there any women here that buy their lingerie from the superstore? I dated a girl, and that's what she used to do. I remember I was laying in bed one night, and she's like, I gotta go get bread. And she left, and then she came back, and she was wearing lingerie, and I was like, did you wear that there? And she was like, no, I bought it for you. And I was like, oh, what is this? How to look sexy on a budget? Did you get PC points for that? I don't understand. Also, are you wearing fishnets or cheesecloth? I can't really tell. They look the same, and they sell both of those. And honestly, it shouldn't be an issue, but I like to make cheese from scratch, and I don't want to have to explain to our dinner guests why there's a curly hair on top of the pizza. What else is going on? I passed my grandmother on Candy Crush today. That's a milestone for me. I might have taken a little too far. I wrote "Suck It, Nan" on her Facebook. It's hard to believe she's been dead for 3 years. Oh. That's my mom's favorite joke for whatever reason. Nobody else, the rest of my family hated it for good reasons. But that's what Facebook's for, though. Roasting the dead relatives and pissing off the alive ones. Or just pissing off people in general. That's what I'm best at. I got in an argument with a guy a few weeks ago. What happened was I saw this picture, and the caption said, "Albino black bear spotted in British Columbia." So I commented, maybe it's just a polar bear. And then this guy was like, "Hey, dipshit, polar bears aren't from British Columbia." And I was like, neither are Chinese people, but there sure are a lot of them. And he was like, that's different. They immigrated. You think a polar bear is just going to float on over? And I was like, I don't know. But I watched Life of Pi and a tiger did it, so... trying to tell me that a tiger and a polar bear can't do the same thing. That seems racist to me. Animal racism, whatever that is. Are you guys familiar with Life of Pi? Yeah. Some people. Life of Pi is a great film about this boy and a tiger, and they're on a ship that gets capsized, and they spend 7.5 months floating across the ocean until they wash up on shore and change their name to Calvin and Hobbes or something like that. I don't know. I didn't finish the movie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've been losing weight. I've lost a little bit of weight. I mean, I don't know for sure because I haven't weighed myself in a while, but like my pants don't fit like they used to, which is a good thing, but I can't afford to buy new pants, so I'm going to complain about it to you guys.
Okay.
But I was at the mall. I was at the mall the other day, and I had to go to the bathroom, so I was standing at the urinal, and my pants fell down. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna suck. So I tried to spread my legs to catch them before they completely fell down, and when I did that, my belt flapped out into the trail of urine. Yeah, and then the piss ricocheted off the belt and all over the kid at the urinal next to me. And I didn't know what to do. He started to cry and I started to panic. And I don't know this kid. I can't like pick him up and bathe him in the sink. If somebody walks in, it's gonna look so much worse, I think. So I looked him right in the eyes and I was like, you know what, kid? Golden showers aren't for everyone. I think he learned something that day. I don't know. My brother's getting married next week. So, yeah, if you want to woo him, that's fine. This is my moment, not his. No, he's getting married next week, and for whatever reason, he asked me to be the best man. So I had to plan a bachelor party. So we went to Moncton. We stayed at Hotel Moncton. Anybody ever been there? Wow, that is a shithole. It's where I imagine you go to just like OD and die. Like, it's not a nice place. We went to the strip club for the bachelor party because that's what you do, and we went to Angie's. Wow. I walked in and I instantly gained an appreciation for the time my mom's towel fell off and I saw her naked. It's not a nice place. And don't go there, that's what I'm saying. Unless you're looking for a job, because they will hire anybody. All you need is a pair of Superstore lingerie and you're good to go. Oh man, that's fun. I just celebrated my birthday last week.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you. It's cool because like I'm a little bit older, but like I still have a baby face. So that sucks because like nobody wants to go home with the guy who looks like he might be a fat 16-year-old. I mean, some people will, but like, mostly teachers, and you know. It's a struggle though. The baby face, it's my biggest complaint. And a friend of mine was like, "Oh, well, look at the bright side. In 15 years, when you're 40, you can fuck 20-year-olds." 15 years. What a sales pitch. I'd rather fuck them now. But those future 20-year-olds are only 5, and that's illegal. Look, I'm all for like jaywalking and pirating music, but you gotta draw the line somewhere. And if she colors outside that line, she's too young. And I'm also single too, which is a struggle. It's a struggle, you know. I've been trying Tinder, and I'll just swipe right on everybody, which is kind of weird because I just mostly match with fake chicks and men in Digby, Nova Scotia. So now I gotta ride a ferry for 2 hours, just to ride a ferry for 2 hours. My name is Matt Keenan. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Give it up for Matt Keenan! See? I told you it was good. I do not lie.